So Broadcom's existing campus is an Irvine Company campus. They're in 16 buildings right now, but they are under the control of the Irvine Company. It just became apparent to them more and more every time that they would negotiate with the Irvine Company that the Irvine Company's end game was never to sell them land. It was to keep them engaged in discussion about being a tenant again. So Broadcom made a decision: we are not going to pursue Irvine Company land. No more discussion with the Irvine Company. We're going to go find something else. And that's how they ended up here. So that being said, the date for Broadcom to be out of the Irvine Company campus is extremely critical, because obviously they're not going to be a tenant of the Irvine Company anymore.
And on this project, the schedule is of the utmost importance. We have liquidated damages, substantial liquidated damages on this project if we don't finish by the time the client needs us to finish. So we can't lose a day.
And there are huge damages to Broadcom if they do not get out in time. So it puts a lot of pressure on this project because of that. So all this year we've been hearing about how El Nino is coming. You know, we've heard this before. El Nino is coming, it doesn't come. But this year it seems like there's more data than ever that El Nino is really coming.
So when you hear a year's going to be an El Nino year, I mean, from a California standpoint, you get pretty excited because it means rain, it means, you know, farmers are stoked because things are growing. But when you're trying to build a project on a 78-acre site that's 2 years long, you get a little nervous.
And then we had a rain event here on site recently, and it would definitely be considered an unusual rain event. We had 1.25 inches in about 12 hours. And that rain event, it took us almost 2.5 weeks to recover from.
I've seen it happen on my projects before. Rain will shut you down for a week. You'll spend thousands of dollars pumping this water into trucks and taking it to a wastewater treatment plant because the rain is acidic enough to be considered like wastewater.